importance that my country attaches to the flourishing relationship with Korea. A fine example of what can be achieved by combining British design with Korean workmanship, it is a further embodiment of our relationship, just as the Sokjojeon in the Toksu Palace next door, which I visited earlier today, was designed by British architects almost a century ago. We are fortunate, I think, in the depth of our relationship. Britain was only the second country to sign a treaty with Korea back in 1882. In the years that followed, close ties developed, notwithstanding your country's own difficult situation and the distance involved. Its commitment to and involvement in Korea's struggle for freedom and independence. In the Imjin River battle 41 years ago, 650 men of the Gloucestershire Regiment, supported by other elements of the 29th Commonwealth Brigade, kept at bay some 27,000 Chinese troops. In contrast to those dark days, we now see a new era opening. Korea's attainment of full membership of the United Nations last year and the success of the Northern Policy were major achievements with which you, Mr. President, are rightly credited. Korea now stands ready to bring its own qualities of determination, hard work, and good humor to the peace and prosperity of mankind. Today, new links are growing up between Britain and Korea. With the support of both governments, the United Kingdom is expanding the number of its Korean students. And one of our finest cathedral schools at Wells, of which I happen to be patron, is now building on the links between Britain and your great steel company, POSCO, to exchange teachers and students with other companies' schools. Korea's extraordinary economic success has brought to the world stage an impressive generation of business leaders. I am proud that British companies provided the technology to assist your development into a success. Companies were there at the beginning as partners of major Korean corporations. Our aim to maintain the search for mutual economic advantage is witnessed by the number of British companies who have joined us here in Seoul this week, and by the attendance of top Korean business leaders at the discussions of my Business Leaders Forum, a forum which encourages business society in which they work and operate, and the potential which they have to make a contribution to such fundamental issues as the protection of the environment, urban regeneration, education and training. Mr. President, my message is one of a new era to which you have personally contributed in terms of the changes brought about during your presidency and in terms of the major developments which are taking place within the long-standing relationship which joins our two peoples. Ladies and gentlemen, I ask you to rise and drink a toast to the President and people of the Republic of Korea.